Mattias Falck, K.Karlsson. 现在有请来自中国国川的林之梦王出信。
What a treat for the fans here. The world number 1 and 2 combining together as a men's doubles pair. And they take on the Swedish pairing of K.Karlsson and Mattias Falck. This is going to be a tasty, tasty affair. Look at that, the fans lapping it up, aren't they? It's best of 5. It is a national holiday today, National Day. Start a golden week where many people in China are traveling, so I'm sure lots have come to Beijing to sample the delights of the China Smash. Looking at the 4 players here at the tail of the table, 2 34-year-olds and the Swedes, who of course have had their success as well at the World Championships. They want to try and recreate that against Wang Chuqin and Lin Shidong. Also got the World Championships there, the doubles gold medal in Houston in 2021. With me here is Adam Bobrow. Just got a little bit of an issue with the lights at the moment. Do bear with us as that gets sorted out. I think the instructions there, you can just see. We're just going to get that sorted out. But let's talk to another shining light here, Adam Bobrow.
Hey, thanks.
I think we're going to have to just wait till that's sorted. It'd be quite fun to play in these conditions.
I've tried. Fraser and I have done it during rehearsal just for fun. That's Wu Fei there, who's been a long time, I'd say, supporter of table tennis at the highest level. The referee who came over to talk to Jean-Michel Deforen, our umpire, who will be taking care of the coin toss. The officiating here has been outstanding, by the way. We've had a chance to see everything from TTR on table number 1, which is something we can talk quite a lot about. Full house, and we're going to have a little bit for you to enjoy.
Well, we talked about, well, Adam was saying he was warming up here in this venue with one of our other commentators, Fraser Riley. Now you're going to have Adam taking us around the venue here at the China Smash 2025 in Beijing.
Ni hao, I'm Adam Bobrow, and I'm here to welcome you to the China Smash 2025. If you want your fill of thrills, spills, and table tennis, this is the place to be. First stop, the Infinity Arena. This is where the world's best come to battle. Catch the action right in front of you. Who knows? There might even be a star or two enjoying the event. For the pros, it's game on, even before day 1 starts, because they're in the practice hall training. Inside the practice hall, it's an incredible opportunity to see who the players are practicing with, how they practice, and what they're getting prepared for. I love it. So much good data. Head over to the Smash Arena if you want to catch 3 tables of action at the same time. A lot of action going on all day long. And to make the most of your China Smash experience, you've got to check out Smash Park. The weather's nice. Time for some vitamin D. Eat, play, and enjoy. The fun here never ends. And if you're lucky, you could meet and greet your favorite stars at an autograph session. And if that's not enough for you, there's even a Smash Maze. It's going to be Smash amazing. Hey, finish line. This year, China Smash is taking table tennis to the next level. For the first time ever at a Grand Smash, table tennis goes virtual. with Pico and Intel WTT eSmash 2025. What's the meaning of life? Making your friends jealous, hence official merch store. Let's grab some swag. Come on. This is cool. Not bad. Good price, too. Nice, official vintage style. Entertainment? Check. Table tennis? Oh, yeah. Experience World Table Tennis at China Smash 2025. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Wow, how did you get into the commentary booth so quickly from outside?
Oh,
amazing.
I know the DJ, and I have the powers of teleportation. I didn't know they had archery there, though. I could have rode an arrow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I know the DJ. I haven't heard that in a while.
That's my best line.
Yeah, great line. Now, you're seeing this light show on the table at the moment. I'd love to tell you that that's part of the plan. At the moment, we're just trying to get that sorted out. Not conducive, really, to playing table tennis. It's all focusing its energy onto the middle of the table.
Well, it is conducive compared to not having the light at all, right?
That's true. Ooh, night table tennis. Oh,
I've done it. Tron Pong, I've tried it.
That would be quite cool.
Yeah.
We are just getting that sorted out here as we await the start of this second session of the day. So do bear with us as we just sort it out. As you can see, there's a few less rays of light on the table. We're just trying to, I think there's only 5 of them left that we have to eliminate.
People walking them out one at a time.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
There
we
go.
go.
Let there be light. And on day number 6, I guess we're on day number 4.
A bit earlier than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's sorted out. We're going to have the toss now because that wasn't completed earlier. That wasn't done. And then we'll get proceedings underway. It's not great for the players, though, right? Because you just want to get straight into the action.
Here's maybe, but at the same time, it's an equal disadvantage.
That's true.
Red,
That's
So
true.
there you go.
red, blue for you. Blue, winner the toss. Receive, side. Who serve? Lean serve. Who receive?
So here we go then, a little warm up.
Whoa, he heard you. That was crazy, right on cue. Little backflip, Mattias. Do the snake with the right, okay. Twiddle of the racket. You will be seeing that from Mattias Falck quite a bit. He's playing with short pips on the forehand side of his racket. Not incredibly common in the men's game. Not incredibly common in the women's game either. Sutirtha Mukherjee, one of the only ones you'll see doing it, happened to be back after a little bit of an absence. Glad to hear that things are going well medically. She's getting better.
So the World Championship doubles pair there, we just saw the Swedes. They won it in 2021 in Houston. I'll be talking to Adam about that, I'm sure, a little bit later on. They were also European champions in 2022. Now, they are ranked 18th in the world, up against the #1 and #2 singles players, who are actually ranked 10th in the world. Wang Chuqin and Ling Shidong. Actually, we don't see them that often playing together. It's just quite a treat, really. And it doesn't always translate, Adam, is that fair to say, necessarily the best 2 players singles to go together as doubles?
That is fair to say.
Let's see how they perform here. The fans, of course, want them to go as fast as possible, and there's that tempting money, $2 million plus, all those points as well. This is what you get at the Smash level.
I don't know, for those of you watching the table in that moment, there was a good trick where Christian walked off and let Mattias Falck have to deal with the next ball. I know I mentioned day 6. That was more of a biblical reference, but here it'll be the first final. So the mixed doubles final will happen on day number 6. The men's doubles final, which both of these pairs hope to be in, that'll happen on day number 7. And the singles finals for men and women, we will crown our individual champions on day number 8, the final day of the final Grand Smash of 2025.
Talk to us, Adam, about 2021, the World Championships that these guys won.
It was a big year for table tennis. I mean, mixed association pairings from Lin Gaoyuan, Lily Zhang, I think. Yeah, there was from Fan Zhendong in the cowboy hat and the trophy fall to all sorts of upsets to Truls Morgaard. He was, what, 70-something in the world, had been playing with the Cyber Shape for about 2 weeks, and he played all the way to the final, and it would sell out for about 3 months. A lot happened in 2021. Big year for table tennis, and especially for the two on the right of the screen.
Let's see how they go here against the world number 10 pairing.
Flash, please.
Now we have too many lights on.
Yes.
Love all. Love one.
Also worth noting, of course, that we've got left-right combos. Adam will explain why that's beneficial when he can.
Yeah, when you're playing doubles, you must alternate shots, so it's easy to get up in each other's space. Again, where the obvious tactic would be to use the player who just hit the ball as an obstacle. You hit the ball, you get out of the way, but not so far out of the way that you can't get back in. Service warning.
You already saw Falck there practicing the twiddle. Still twiddling.
1 all.
Oh,
I really wanted to hear that conversation because Christian's hilarious and he had a lot to say to the assistant umpire.
Christian Karlsson having a lot to say.
1,
No.
2.
On the table, I don't know when the last time you saw it was, but I think my guess is what he's saying is this is every serve for me. I've never heard that before.
3-1.
That said, the fact that nobody's ever called you, I mean, it's not necessarily police officer pulls you over and you're like, I've been speeding for years. Well, if nobody ever noticed, it doesn't change the fact that you're speeding. It doesn't make that officer wrong for calling you out on it.
That's true. Well, you saw what Karlsson was doing there, looking to take the pace right off.
Last time we saw a low service toss, if the warning was verticality for tossing back, it was 37 degrees.
1-5.
Soft hands there, but the ball coming just long enough for Wang Chuqin to capitalize on the opportunity. Good start here at the first towel break for the world number 1 and 2 in singles.
2-5.
Mattias Falck in mixed doubles was actually eliminated by Christian Karlsson and Stina Schellberg. Soft spin, the opponent's behind the table.
Falck was doing there, and he just put his finger up in acknowledgement.
On the black side of the racket from Mattias Falck for hitting the ball flat. Shorter stroke.
Constantly twiddling it, isn't he?
It's a habit here.
Yeah.
You see Wang Liqin and practice partner for Lin Shidong sitting right next to him. Some good stories about Wang Liqin and his work ethic. They're quite inspiring.
Goes long there.
4-6.
Wang Chuqin, who had quite the match today against Miłosz Radzimski. Went all the way, and he won 3-2 in the end. Starting to pull away here, Wang and Lin.
Here it is, not vertical toss. He calls for the challenge. This should be interesting.
By Karlsson and Falck.
Any gut feels about this one?
Angle.
My guess is it's the right call.
What, to challenge or the actual umpire's call?
No, the actual umpire,
Okay.
assistant umpire's call. That's my guess. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess 33 degrees, just to guess.
It is Mr. Geiger.
We got the 29.33.
We did.
I think it should be close.
Oh, by the way, that was a crucial moment in the match. That 29.33 on Miłosz Radzimski against Wang Chuqin.
TTR is so good. Okay, So they're going to find the best camera angle they can to judge. Remember, if it's more 30 degrees or more, I guess more than 30 degrees off there, 38.07. So there you go.
Yeah.
We saw 37. I mean, this is even more clearly passed.
And successful challenge.
The players just have to get used to it. Again, I didn't hear the conversation with K.Karlsson. Just because you're used to doing something for a long time doesn't mean that it's proper. Just maybe that it wasn't enforced with such, say, technology. Or diligence and precision, right? We're tightening up for a reason.
5 points clear now, Wang and Lin. He got it, didn't he?
5-9.
Back edge of the
Mattias
table.
Falck. He will very, very gladly take that.
Still a long way to go here, trailing by 4, the Swedes. Beautiful chop block from Mattias Falck using the spinnier side of the racket. He's got the long wingspan and the reach, which goes out in front as well. But here it's a very wristy shot. Again, the righty-lefty combo classic pattern is get people out wide to their forehand early.
So 4 game points here for Wang and Lin. He didn't like that one, Lin Shidong. Looked away in disgust at the shot.
It's tough to appreciate how different the shots are between the forehand and the backhand of Mattias Falck. Again, a flat shot on the forehand side, much less topspin. And then the heavy spin on the backhand. And with the long arms and the quick wrist, he's able to get so much racket speed and generate spin. Nearly empty serve there. K.Karlsson reading it like a book, dropping it behind the net.
So they've saved a couple of game points here, the Swedes. But the Chinese pair get there in the end. Decent start here. Nice Chiquita there from Wang Chuqin. And they take the first game 11-8.
完成以后，完了右手有的时候拍一下粘一下，这会儿来个左手。 只要不回到反手拍来就行，正手先中间正手都行。 啊，这个要注意，拿正手，他顶多就快拉一下，大头这边跟不行，这样好吧？啊，尤其摆，真是这种送到你这种摆到你中间这块儿，摆到你正手的，一个是捅在中间，再一个真有时候也要配合两个半手长，大头这样跟你。
Second game, Karlsson to serve. Love ball.
Nice adjustment on receive as Lin Shidong backpedals just to create a little space as he realizes this shot is coming long. Opening attack.
No flash, please.
It's worth noting as well that these pairs have met just once before the Singapore smash.
2 love.
Wang Chuqin and Lin Shidong beating K.Karlsson and Mattias Falck 3-1 in the quarterfinals of that event.
Three love.
Good start for the Chinese pair here.
Beautiful forehand counter from the middle.
1-3.
Mattias Falck taking it as well as he could here while it's still on the rise, right around its peak. Again, behind the table, that forehand short pips flat shot, much tougher because of the lack of arc. Oh, 2 on the net.
1-4.
Little rail slide action, a tiny dancer as it goes towards the pole. Post, that is, net post. Post dancer.
Keep going.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to the ball.
5-1.
Fast running away from Karlsson and Falck.
It's funny, I was just watching a video of K.Karlsson versus Lin Shadong. What feels like not long ago because it was so memorable, where he swung and missed and then took a second swing at the ball. And it all happened so quickly that in real time, even the former world #1 standing at the table, Lin Shadong, didn't recognize what had happened. Service call. Oh no, flash behind.
Yeah, just wants to get that sorted out.
No
Okay.
flash, please.
I was like, wow, don't see that too often. That said, I wouldn't advise against it. I've said it and I'll say it again. The ball being tossed behind the head, regardless of who's on the other side, is an incredibly common fault that players just get used to accepting as part of the game.
Oh, it was a delightful shot earlier from Falck, but dispatched. Have a look here what Falck does, but stood up nicely for Wang Chuqin. he tried to get there, Wang Chuqin.
This is where Lionheart was born, that undying effort, every opportunity, anytime there's a chance, and as long as the ball is still in play, he will hold nothing back
No
to make
flash,
sure he
please.
gets there. Extra spin,
7-3.
getting that racket head low, powering up with the legs. Wang Chuqin developing quite a lot of spin on that ball, producing a very difficult shot on the other side. Surprise deep push, catches him at the
7-4.
baseline in the crossover. Mattias Falck with precision on that push. And just in case you're curious,
flash,
the winner
please.
here is rewarded with a match against Yuan Li Sun and Chuqin Bin.
7-4.
Yuan Li Sun's name has been popping up quite a bit, having
Yeah.
an outstanding event.
For 8.
4 points now the lead, Wang and Lin putting themselves in a pretty good position here. Again, that sits up nicely for Lin Shadong.
No flash, please. For 8. For 9.
Yeah, you saw the shake of the head there. K.Karlsson. They've got to do something here to stay in this.
For
6 game points for Wang and Lin now.
Saw Sha doing a similar move, ducking to get out of the way.
no flash. 10-4.
Awkward ball into the middle here to save a game point. 5 more to go here for the Swedes, at least to play against, try and defend. Tight serve and the
7-5.
forehand flick finds the net. It's a 2-0 lead. The Chinese pair in control at the moment. And they are 1 game away from an all-Chinese battle in the next round, which, by the way, is a quarterfinal. So 2-0 they lead. 11-8, 11-5, getting better as they go. The second seeds, Wang Chuqin and Lin Shidong.
So next up, we have got women's singles for you. Zheng Zuyu of Chinese Taipei, excuse me, playing She Xunyao of China.
This should be an interesting one. Zheng Zuyu has been out of the game for some time, so it's nice to see her back. She's had wonderful results. She Xunyao has been as strong as they come. Physically fit, very adaptable. Her and Chen Yi, sort of the next generation for Team China, with Kuai Man as well. The women quite dominant. Well, top 5 in the world currently, 6 of the top 10. But right now, the Swedes fighting, using the experience they've got and looking for any ways to get these two best singles players in the world, the righty-lefty combo, in trouble.
Third game, Lin to serve. Love all.
So third game here. Lin and Wang win this, they are through.
One love.
What would you want to see more of from Karlsson and Falck in this game, Adam?
Change-ups, misdirection, near the table aggression, chances. It's a great start. It sits up a little bit. Wang Chuqin catches the edge of his racket and quickly acknowledges it. But it was patient play. It was pushing with intention and then making the most of the first opportunity, or at least trying to.
1, 2.
Sheer power, isn't it? It's
3-1.
tough.
It's actually, there's a lot of power there. It's a fine balance of spin, placement. I mean, yeah, it's a full stroke. He drives it right to the baseline.
Great play there from Karlsson, from Falck, excuse me.
Both really. K2 K.Karlsson with a nice long push to get a ball popped up a little bit for Mattias Falck to follow through and finish up.
Please.
This is a wonderful receive. Oh, caught the edge of the table. Fair play from Falck. I remember the first time I saw Mattias Falck play up close and personal, and it was just so impressive to me. K.Karlsson the first. I mean, they were both quick to call it, just different camera angles. Either way, slight tapping there of the back edge of the table. Playing surface touched.
The crowd appreciated that gesture.
2-5.
Went for that one, didn't he, Falck? And there's going to be a timeout here from the Swedes.
Fan, det här känns ju okej. Det är två jätteturbollar. Det är bra bollar.
Men det på det där, om ni får ni bättre tjänster med det så kör ni på det.
Ja, det här är ju... Även om det är svårt så är det mycket...
Ja, exakt.
Det är hårt spel också. Man får ju spela någon boll istället för att liksom försöka hitta... Och... mycket anpassningar för att spela något annat. Det är okej, alltså bollar nu är ju okej. Ja. Sätta någon god boll.
Ja, rest.
Ett drag. Du har ju jättebra med backarna för fan.
Time.
So as Peter Blomqvist, coaching the Swedes, offered some words of wisdom, had a little huddle where they could discuss their best chances. On the other side, it was sort of cool to see the big brother spirit from the team captain right now, world number 1 Wang Chuqin, offering some words of wisdom to Lin Shidong.
5-3.
And there was great respect on both sides. It's not personal. He's like, got it. You've been at the top of the game longer than I have. Yeah. It's not about world rankings. It's not about the last 11 months of our lives. It's about, you know a whole lot about table tennis, and I take your input.
The world #1
6-3.
ranking taken over by Wang Chuqin, recently off the man next to him.
And even if the rankings were reversed, I think it still would have looked the same coming back to the table.
From behind the table there, K.Karlsson. 4-point lead now. This third game looking good for Wang and Lin. Third lead ever increasing.
We talked about taller players having a bigger crossover section, and that ball, as we see the momentum, 75% of the last 16 points for the Chinese pair was played right on the elbow. It shut down the chop block, and here it shuts down the touch game. Since the timeout for the Swedes, the Chinese pair have taken that break and just run with it.
Good point. It's not really been taken advantage of. Capitalize on that.
No flash, please.
4 out of the next 5 points were won by the Chinese pair.
9-3. 9-4.
Well, they've got to pick these up. They've got to put on a run here, Karlsson and Falck. Okay, a fanning shot there, Karlsson. And it now sets up 6 match points for Wang and Lin.
No flash, please.
Wow. A little Truls-like wiggle from K.Karlsson to stay loose there. And then he puts full commitment, a chase. And you can imagine the Tom and Jerry sound effect.
Scrambles back to get there.
Yeah.
So Wang and Lin repeat the results that they got in the Singapore Smash against this particular pair. In fact, the margin of victory is even better this time round. Win straight games here.
Quite a cool catch by Lin Shadong off the leg right up to the hand. So everything working out, the Chinese pair will face a younger Chinese pair in Yuan Li Sun and Xu Yingbin in the next round. It's always interesting to see how, I'd say, the new generations come up. We talked about 2021 as the world champions from Sweden walk back after being eliminated by these here. But in 2021, we were looking at a different crop. We were looking at a different generation of Chinese stars because they just move through so quickly. The depth is as deep as they come.
So looking then here at the placement, the winning ball placement from Lin Shadong and Wang Chuqin. What do you make of that?
Yeah, jamming up K.Karlsson more in the backhand, targeting the forehand of Mattias Falck, where he has slightly lower percentage because he needs higher balls to counter with confidence. Can't quite get the rotation that he could with his backhand for a counter spin shot. Other than that, slightly more than double the service success there, which is interesting because the points were less than double, but after 22 minutes of play,